This play is called Our Town. The day is May 7th, 1901. The time is just before dawn. The sky is beginning to show some streaks of light in the east there, behind our mountain. Well, I'd better show you how our town lies. Oh dear. Up here is Main Street. Way back there is the railway station, Polish town across the tracks. Up here is the Congregational Church. Across the street's the Presbyterian. Unitarian and Methodist are over here. Baptist is over down the hollow by the river. Catholic Church is beyond the tracks. This is our town hall and post office combined. Jail's in the basement. This is our grocery store and Mr. Morgan's drugstore. Most everybody in town manages to look into those two stores once a day. Public schools over yonder, high schools further over. 8:45 mornings, noon times, and 3 o'clock afternoons, the whole town can hear the yelling and screaming from those school buildings. This is our doctor's house, Doc Gibbs. This is the back door. This is Mrs. Gibbs' garden. Corn, peas, beans, hollyhock, heliotrope, and a lot of burdock. This is Editor Webb's house. This is Mrs. Gibbs' garden. It's just like Mrs. Gibbs' garden, but it's got a lot of sunflowers, too. Nice town, you know what I mean? Nobody very remarkable ever came out of it, as far as we know. The earliest tombstones in the cemetery up on the mountain say 1670 to 1680. They're Grovers and Cartwrights and Gibbses and Herseys. Same names as are around now. Well, as I said, it's about dawn. So, another day's begun. There comes Doc Gibbs down Main Street. And there's his wife coming downstairs to get breakfast. And there comes Joe Crowell, Jr., delivering Editor Webb's Sentinel.
Morning, Doc Gibb.
Morning, Joe.
Anybody sick, Doc?
There are twins over to Mrs. Grusliski's.
Do you want your paper now?
Yes, I'll take it. Anything new going on in the world since Wednesday?
Yes, sir. My school teacher, Miss Foster, is getting married to a fellow over in Concord.
Well, I declare. How you both feel about that?
Well, of course it's none of my business, but I think if someone starts out to be a teacher, she ought to stay one.
I want to tell you something about that boy, Joe Crowell, there. Joe was awful bright, graduated the top of his class in our local high school, got a full scholarship to Massachusetts Tech, graduated head of his class there, too. Going to be a great engineer, Joe was. He was all wrote up in the Boston paper at the time, but then the war broke out and he died in France. All that education for nothing.
Giddy up, Bessie! What's the matter with you today?
There comes Howie Newsom delivering the milk.
Morning, Doc.
Morning, Howie.
Somebody sick?
There are twins over to Mrs. Grusliski's.
Twins, eh? Sounds getting bigger every year.
Good morning, Howie.
Morning, Mrs. Gibbs.
Seems like you're late today.
Yep, something went wrong with the separator. Don't know what it was. Doc.
Howie.
Children, time to get up.
Come on, Bessie.
George, Rebecca. Everything all right, Frank?
Yes, I declare. Easy as kids.
Drink your coffee. You can catch a couple hours sleep this morning, can't you?
This is Wentworth's coming out 11. Guess I know what's about to. Something ain't what it ought to be.
All told. You won't get more than 3 hours of sleep, Frank Gibbs. I don't know what's going to become of you. I do wish I could get you to go away someplace and take a rest. I think it would do you good.
Emily, time to get up. Wally, 7 o'clock.
I declare, you've got to speak to George. Seems like something's come over him lately. He's no help to me at all. I can't even get him to chop me some wood.
Has he been fast?
No, he just whines. All he thinks about is that baseball. George, Rebecca, you'll be late for school. George.
George, look sharp.
Yes, Pa.
Don't you hear your mother calling you? Well, I'll go get myself 40 winks.
Wally, Emily, you're going to be late for school. Wally, wash yourself good. I'll come up and do it myself.
Mom, what dress shall I wear?
Don't make a noise. Your father's been out all night and needs to sleep. I washed and ironed the blue gingham for you. Special.
Oh, Ma, I hate that dress.
Oh, hush up with you.
Every day I go to school dressed like a sick turkey.
Now, Rebecca, you always look very nice.
Mama, George is throwing soap at me.
I'll come up there and slap the both of you. That's what I'll do. We've got a factory in our town, too. Do you hear it? Makes blankets. Oh, the Cartwrights own it. Oh, they've rung them a fortune.
Children, I won't have it. Breakfast is just as good as any other meal. I won't have you gobbling like wolves. Or stunt your growth. That's a fact. Put away your book, Wally.
Oh, Mom, by 10 o'clock I have to know all about Canada.
You know the rules as well as I do. No books at the table. As for me, I'd rather have my children healthy than bright.
Both, Mom, and you know I am. I'm the brightest girl in school for my age. I have a wonderful memory.
Eat your breakfast.
I'm right, too, when I'm looking at my stamp collection.
I'll speak to your father about it when he's rested. Seems to me 25 cents a week's enough for a boy your age. I declare, I don't know what you spend it all on.
Ma, I got a lot of things to buy.
Strawberry phosphates, that's what you spend it on.
I don't see how Rebecca comes to have so much money. She has more than $1.
I've been saving it up gradual. Well, dear, I think it'd be good to spend some every now and then.
Mama, do you know what I love most in the world? Do you? Money.
Oh, goodness.
Eat your breakfast.
I need to go.
I didn't get those about Canada.
Rebecca.
Walk fast so you don't have to run. Pull up your pants to the knee, Wally. Stand up straight, Emily.
Tell Miss Foster I send her my best congratulations. Can you remember that?
Yes, Mom.
You look real nice, Rebecca. Pick up your feet.
Rebecca, why are you always like this?
Oh, good morning, Myrtle. How's your cold?
Well, I still get that tickling feeling in my throat. I told Charles as I didn't know I'd go to choir practice tonight. It wouldn't be any use.
Have you tried singing over your voice?
Yes, but I somehow can't do that and stay on the key. Come string some beans with me.
Now, Myrtle, I've got to tell you something because if I don't tell somebody, I'll burst.
What, Julia Gibbs?
Did one of those secondhand furniture men from Boston come to see you last Friday?
No.
Well, he called on me. At first, I thought he was a patient wanting to see Dr. Gibbs. Then he wormed his way in my parlor. And Myrtle Webb, he offered me $350 for Grandmother Wentworth's cowboy. As I'm sitting here.
Why, Julia Gibbs?
He did. That old thing. Why, it was so big I didn't know where to put it. And I almost gave it away to Cousin Hester Wilcox.
Well, you're going to take it, aren't you?
I don't know.
You don't know. $350. What's come over you?
Well, if I could get the doctor to take the money and go away someplace on a real trip, I'd sell it like that. You know, Myrtle, it's been the dream of my life to see Paris, France. Oh, it sounds crazy, I suppose, but all my life I promised myself that if we ever had the chance.
Well, how does the doctor feel about
said that if I got that legacy, that's the way I put it, I'd make him take me somewhere.
And what'd he say?
You know how he is. I haven't heard a serious word out of him since I've met him. No, he said, I'd make him too discontented with Grover's Corners to go traipsing about Europe. Better let well enough alone, he says.
Well, if that second-hand man's really serious about buying it, Julia, you sell it. And then you'll get to see Paris, all right? You just keep dropping hints from time to time. That's how I got to see that Atlantic, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry I mentioned it. Only it seems to me that once in your life before you die, you ought to see a country where they don't speak in English and they don't even want to.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very, very much. Now, we're going to skip a few hours, but first we'd like a little more information about the town. Bit of a scientific account, if you will. So I've asked Professor Willard of our state university to come sketch in a few details of our past history here. Is Professor Willard here? Professor. Ah, there he comes. May I introduce Professor Willard of our state university. A few brief notes, Professor. Unfortunately, our time here is limited.
Right. Grover's Corners. Let me see. Grover's Corners lies on the old Pleistocene granite of the Appalachian Range. I may say is some of the oldest land in the world. We're very proud of that. Some highly interesting fossils have been found. I may say unique fossils. About 2 miles out of town in Silas Peckham's cow pasture.
Hush up with you.
Shall I share some of Professor Gerber's notes on the meteorological situation, mean precipitation, etc.?
Afraid we don't have time for that, Professor. We may have a few words on the history of man here.
Yes. Anthropological data. Early Amerindian stock. Cotahanchee tribes. No evidence before the 10th century of this era. Now entirely disappeared. Possible traces in 3 families.
And the population, Professor?
Right. Within the town limits, 2,640.
Oh, just a moment, Professor. There were some twins born very early this morning. In Polish, understand if you haven't heard. Do more.
Oh, yes, indeed. The population, at the moment, is 2,642. The postal district brings in 507 more, making it a total of 3,149. Mortality and birth rates, constant. By McPherson's gauge, 6.032.
Thank you very much, Professor Willard. We are all very much obliged to you, I'm sure.
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
Right this way, Professor. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bless your heart. And now, the political and social report. Editor Webb! Editor Webb?
He'll be here in a minute. He just cut his hand while eating an apple.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Webb. Why, for a moment, I thought she took up a job.
Charles, everybody's waiting.
Oh,
How do you eat your apples?
With my mouth.
charming. Mr. Webb is publisher and editor of the Grover Corners Sentinel. That's our town paper, you know.
Well, I don't have to tell you that we're run here by a board of selectmen. All males vote at the age of 21. Women vote indirect. We're lower middle class, sprinkling of professional men, 10% illiterate laborers. Politically, we're 86% Republicans, 6% Democrats, 4% Socialists, rest indifferent. Now, religiously, we're 85% Protestants, 12% Catholics, rest indifferent.
And have you any comments, Mr. Webb?
Why? It's a very ordinary town, if you ask me. Better behaved than most. Probably a lot duller. But our young people here seem to like it well enough. Why, 90% of them, graduating from high school, settled down right here to live. Why, even when they've been away to college.
Oh. Now, is there anyone in the audience who would like to ask Editor Webb any questions about the town? Anybody?
Yes. Is there much drinking in Grover's Corners?
Well, sir, I wouldn't know what you call much. Saturday nights, the farm hands meet down in Ellery Greener's stable in Holliston. We got 1 or 2 town drunks, but nope. They're always having remorses every time an evangelist comes into town. No, sir, I'd say, why, liquor ain't a regular thing in the home here. Oh, except in the medicine chest. Right good for snake bite. You know, always was.
Is there no one in town aware of...
Excuse me, sir. Come down here for a moment, will you? Where we can all hear you. Oh, thank you so much. What were you saying?
Is there no one in town aware of social injustice and industrial inequality?
Yes, everybody's something terrible. Seems like we spend most of our time talking about who's rich and who's poor.
Then why don't we do something about it?
Well, I don't know. Guess we're all hunting for a way that diligent and sensible can rise to the top, and the lazy and quarrelsome can sink to the bottom. But it ain't easy to find. Meanwhile, we do all we can to help those that can't help themselves. And those that can, we leave alone. Are there any questions?
Mr. Webb, is there any cultural beauty?
Well, ma'am, there ain't much. Not in the sense you mean. Well, come to think of it, there's some girls that play the piano at high school commencement, but they ain't happy about it. No, ma'am, why, there ain't much. But maybe this is the place to tell you that why we got a lot of pleasures of the kind here. We're like the sun coming up over the mountain in the morning. We all notice a good deal about the birds. We pay a lot of attention to them. We like to watch the change of the seasons as they go by. Yes, everybody knows about them. But there's other things. You're right, ma'am. There ain't much. Robinson Crusoe in the Bible, and Handler's Logger. What? We all know that. Oh, and Whistler's Mother. Those are just about as far as we go.
So I thought. Thank you, Mr. Webb.
Thank you, Mr. Webb.
No, thank you.
Well, now, back to the town. It's early afternoon. All 2,642 have had their dinners, and all the dishes have been washed. There's an early afternoon calm in Grover's Corners, a buzzing and a humming from the school buildings, only a few buggies on Main Street, the horses dozing at their hitching posts. You all remember what it's like. Well, Doc Gibbs is in his office, tapping people, making them say, ah. And there's Editor Webb, cutting his grass. No, 1 in 10 men say it's a privilege to cut his own lawnmower.
I can't, Lois. I've got to get home and help my mother. I promised.
Emily, walk simply. Who do you think you are today?
Oh, Papa, you're terrible. 1 minute you tell me to stand up straight, and the next minute you call me names. Why, I just don't listen to you.
Why, golly, I've never got a kiss from such a great lady before.
Hello, Emily.
Hello.
You made a fine speech in class today.
Thank you. I was really ready to talk about the Monroe Doctrine, but at the last minute, Miss Corcoran really wanted me to talk about the Louisiana Purchase instead. I worked an awful long time on both.
Gee, it's funny, Emily. From my window up there, I can see you working on your homework over in your room.
Why? Can you?
Yeah, you certainly do stick to it, Emily. I don't see how someone could sit still that long. I guess you really like school.
Well, I figure it's kind of just something you have to go through.
Yeah.
I don't mind, really. It passes the time.
Yeah, Emily, what do you say? We might work out a sort of telegraph situation from your one into mine. And every once in a while, you can give me a sort of hint or two about one of those algebra problems. I don't mean the answers. Of course not, Emily. But maybe just one little hint.
Oh, I think hints are allowed. So, if you get stuck, George, just whistle to my window and I'll give you some hints.
You're naturally bright, I guess.
Well, I figure that's just the way a person's born.
Yes, but you see, I want to be a farmer. And my Uncle Luke says whenever I'm ready, I can just come and work on his farm. And if I'm any good, I can just gradually have it.
You mean the house and everything?
Yeah. Well, it was nice talking to you. I should be out to the baseball field. Good afternoon, Mrs. Webb.
Good afternoon, George.
So long, Emily.
So long, George.
George Gibbs let himself have a real conversation, didn't he? Why, he's growing up. How old would George be?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see, he must be about 16.
Mama, I made a speech in class today. I was very good.
You must have said it to your father at supper. What was it about?
The Louisiana Purchase. Why, it was like silk off a spool. I'm going to be making speeches all my life, Mama. Mama, will you answer me a question? Serious?
Serious, dear, not serious.
Seriously. Will you?
Of course I will.
Mama, am I good looking?
Of course, all of my children have got good features. I'd be ashamed if they hadn't.
Oh, Mama, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, am I pretty?
I've already told you yes. That's enough of that. You have a nice, young, pretty face. I've never heard of such foolishness.
Oh, Mama, you never tell us the truth about anything.
I am telling you the truth.
Mama, were you pretty?
Yes, if I do say. I was the prettiest girl in town. Next to Mamie Cartwright.
But Mama, you've got to say something about me. Am I pretty enough? Well, to get anybody actually interested in me?
Emily, you make me tired. Now stop it. You're pretty enough for all normal purposes.
Oh, Mama, you're no help at all.
Well, good deal of time's gone by. It's evening. You can hear choir practice going on at the Congregational Church, and the children are at home doing their schoolwork. The day's running down like a tired clock.
Now listen here, everybody. Music's come into the world to give pleasure. I have told you to sing softer. Softer! Get it out of your heads that music is only good when it is loud. You leaked the loudness to the Methodists. You couldn't beat them even if you wanted to. Now, again, tenors.
Emily.
Hello.
Hello.
I just can't work tonight. The moonlight is so terrible.
Did you get the third problem?
Which?
The third.
Why, yes, George. That's the easiest of them all.
I just don't see it, Emily. Do you think you can give me a hint?
I'll tell you one thing. The answer is in yards.
In yards? How do you mean?
In square yards?
Oh, in square yards.
Yes, George.
Yeah.
In square yards of wallpaper.
Wallpaper, oh, I see it. Thank you, Emily.
I just can't work tonight. The moonlight is so terrible. And with choir practice going on, why, I'm sure if you hold your breath, you can hear the train all the way to Kentucky. Hear it?
What do you know?
Well, I guess I better get back and try to work.
Thank you, Emily. And, good night.
You're welcome. Good night, George.
Before I forget, how many of you can come in Tuesday afternoon and sing at Fred Hershey's wedding? Show your hands! All right. That'll be fine. That will be right nice. We will do the same music that we did at Jane Trowbridge's last month. Oh, hush. Now we'll do Art Thou Weary, Art Thou Languid. It is a question, ladies and gentlemen. Make it talk! Ready? Oh, you guys are absolutely terrible. Preposterous. Oh, no.
George, come down here for a moment.
Okay, Pa.
Make yourself comfortable, George. I want to keep you a sec. Son, how old are you?
16, almost 17.
And what do you want to do when school's over?
Why, you know, Pa, I want to be a farmer on Uncle Luke's farm.
And you'll be willing, will you, to hoe and hay all day? And you'll be able to milk and feed the stock up too, right?
Why, of course. What do you mean, Pa?
Well, George, while I was in my office today, I heard a funny sound. What do you think it was? It was the sound of your mother chopping wood. There you see your mother, getting up early, cooking meals all day long, washing and ironing, and still, she has to go into the backyard and chop wood. I suppose she just got tired of asking you. Just gave up and decided to do it easier by doing it herself. Probably was too. And you eat her meals. And you put on the clothes that she keeps nice for you. And you play baseball. Like she's some hired girl that we keep around the house but we don't like very much. Well, all I have to do is call your attention to it. Here's a handkerchief, Sir George. Son, I decided to raise your spending limit 20 cents a week. None, of course, for chopping wood for your mother. Because that's the present you give her. Because you're getting older, and I suppose you find a lot of ways to use it.
Thanks, Pa.
Tomorrow's your payday. You can count on it. Ugh, that old field sheet ought to get some more too. Wonder what could have happened to your mother. Cry practice was never as late as this before.
It's only 8:30, Pa.
I don't know why she's in the old choir anyway. She has a hay more force than an old crow. Tracing around the streets at this hour of the night. Just about time you're tired, don't you think?
Yes, Pa.
knows it too. And if Dr. Ferguson wants to keep her there on her job, the only thing the rest of us can do is to just not notice it.
Not to notice it, but it's getting worse.
No, it isn't, Luella. It's getting better. I've been in that choir twice as long as you have. Doesn't happen anywhere near so often. I hate to go to bed on a night like this. I better hurry. Those children be up till all hours. Good night, Julia.
We had a real nice time.
You're late enough.
Now, Frank, it ain't any later than usual.
You stopping at the corners of gossip with the love hymns?
Now, Frank, don't be grouchy. Just smell the heliotrope in the moonlight. Isn't that wonderful? What did you do all the time I was away?
Oh, I ran, as usual. What were the girls gossiping about tonight?
Well, believe me, Frank, there was something to gossip about.
Simone Simpson far gone, was she?
Worst I've ever seen her. How will that end, Frank? Dr. Ferguson can't forgive her forever.
Well, I guess I know more about Simone Simpson's affairs than anybody else in this town. Some people ain't made for small town life. I have no idea how that ends, but the best thing we can do is just wait and let it happen. Come on, Julia.
No, not yet. I'm worried about you.
Now, what are you worried about, Julia?
I think it's my duty to make sure you get some real rest and change. And if I get that legacy...
Julia, there's no point in bringing that up again.
Oh, Frank, you're just unreasonable.
Come on, first thing you know, you'll catch your death cold. Oh. I gave George a piece of my mind tonight. Got a word cut for a while anyway.
You know, Frank, Miss Fairchild always locks her front door at night. All those people up that part of town do.
Those people are getting citified. That's the trouble with them. They ain't got nothing fit to burgle when nobody knows it.
Get out, Rebecca. There's only room for one at this window. You're always spoiling everything.
Well, let me look just a minute.
Use your own window.
I did, but there's no moon there. George, do you know what I think? Do you? I think maybe the moon's getting nearer and nearer, and one day there'll be a big explosion.
Rebecca, you don't know anything. If the moon were getting near, the guys that stay up all night with their telescopes would see first, and they tell us all about it. Be in the newspapers.
George, is the moon shining on South America, Canada, and half the whole world?
Well, probably is. No, move.
Most of the lights are out. No. Why, there's Constable Warren trying a few doors on Main Street. And, well, there's Editor Webb after putting his newspaper to bed.
Good evening, Bill.
Evening, Mr. Webb.
Quite a moon.
Yep.
All quiet tonight?
Well, I just saw Simone Stimson running around a little. I just saw her husband moving out to hunt for her, so I looked the other way.
Yeah.
Well, there she is now.
Oh. Wow, she doesn't look too good. No. Well, good evening, Simone. Why, the town has seemed to settle down for the night pretty well. Yes, Simone, the town has seemed to settle down for the night pretty well. Why, I guess I better do the same. Can I walk a long ways with you? Well, good night.
I don't know how
Well, she's seen a peck of trouble, one thing after another. Well, good night, Bill.
Good night.
Oh. Who's that up there? Is that you, Myrtle?
No, it's me, Papa.
Well, why aren't you in bed?
I don't know. I just can't sleep yet. Why, the moonlight is so wonderful. And the smell of Mrs. Gibbs' heliotrope, can you smell it?
Yes. Haven't any troubles in your mind, have you, Emily?
Troubles? Papa, no.
Well, enjoy yourself. Don't let your mother catch you. Good night, Emily.
Good night, Papa.
I never told you about that letter Jane Crowfoot got from a minister when she was sick. He wrote Jane a letter, and on the envelope the address was like this. It said, Jane Crowfoot, the Crowfoot Farm, Grover's Corners, Sutton County, New Hampshire, the United States of America.
What's so funny about that?
But listen, it's not finished. The United States of America, continent of North America, Western Hemisphere, the Earth, the solar system, the universe, the mind of God. That's what it said on the envelope.
What do you know?
And Postman brought it just the same.
Oh, what do you know?
Rebecca, get over here now!
Oh, we should go.
Years have gone by, friends. Yes, the sun's come up over 1,000 times. Some babies that weren't even born before have begun talking in regular sentences. And some people who thought they were right young and spry have noticed that they can't bound up a flight of stairs like they used to without their heart fluttering a little. All that can happen in 1,000 days. We've seen nature pushing and contriving in other ways too. A number of our young people have fallen in love and gotten married. Most everybody in the world gets married, and in Grover's Corners there aren't hardly any exception. Yes, most everybody in the world climbs into their graves married. So, it's 3 years later, 1904. It's early morning, except this time it's been raining. It's been pouring, thundering. There, you can hear the 5:45 for Boston. And there's Mrs. Gibbs and Mrs. Webb coming down to make breakfast. Just as though it were an ordinary day. Now, I don't have to explain to the women in my audience that these ladies have made 3 meals a day. One of them for 40 years, the other for 20, and no summer vacation. They've washed and cleaned the house, brought up 2 children apiece, and never a nervous breakdown. It's like one of those Middle West poets said, you've got to have life to love life, and you've got to love life to have life. It's what they call a vicious circle. Well, here comes Howie Newsom, delivering the milk. And there's, why, Cy Crowell, delivering the paper like his brother before him.
Morning, Howie.
Morning, Cy. Anything in paper I don't know?
Nothing much except we're losing the best baseball pitcher Grover's Corners ever had, George Gibbs.
Reckon he is?
How could he give up something like that just to get married? Would you, Howie?
Can't tell, Cy. Never had no talent that way.
You're up early, Bill. Seeing what I can do to prevent the flood. The river's been rising all night.
Cy Crowell's all worked up here about George Gibbs retiring from baseball.
Yes, sir. That's the way it goes. You know, back in '84, we had a player side. Even George Gibbs couldn't touch him. Name of Hank Todd. Well, then he went down to Maine and became a person. Wonderful ball player. Howie, how does the weather look to you?
Tain't bad. Think maybe it'll clear up for good.
Oh, good morning, Howie. Do you think it'll rain again?
Morning, Mrs. Gibbs. It rained so heavy, I think it may lighten up.
Certainly hope it will.
How much will it be today?
I'm gonna have a house full of relations, Howie. Seems to me like I'll need 3 milk and 2 of cream.
My wife told me to tell you we both hope they'll be very happy, Mrs. Gibbs. No, they will.
Thanks a lot, Howie.
Good morning, Mr. Newsom. I know I told you 4 quarts, but I hope you can spare me another.
Yep, and the 2 cream.
Will it be raining again?
Well, tell Mrs. Gibbs over here how it may lighten up. Mrs. Newsom told me to tell you we both hope they'll be very happy, Mrs. Webb. No, they will.
Thank you. And thank you, Mrs. Newsom.
Ma, it's come. You're losing one of your chicks.
Frank Gibbs, don't you say another word. I feel like crying every minute.
The groom's up shape himself. Only there ain't an awful lot to shape. Whistling, singing like he's glad to leave us. Every now and then I hear a little I do in the mirror, although it don't sound awful convincing to me.
I declare, Frank, I don't know how he'll get along. I've arranged his clothes and seen to it he's put warm things on. Frank, they're too young. Emily won't think of such things. He'll catch his death of cold within a week.
Do you want to know one of the things I was remembering about our wedding day, Julia?
Don't start with that, Frank Gibbs.
I was a scared young fellow in the state of New Hampshire. Thought sure I'd made a mistake. When I saw your face, thought you were the prettiest gal I'd ever seen. The only problem was, I had never seen you before. There I was, sitting in the Congregational Church, marrying a total stranger.
And how do you think I felt? Frank, weddings are perfectly awful things. Farces, that's what they are.
How'd you sleep, Julia?
Well, I did hear a lot of the hours struck off.
Yes, when I think about George saying out to be a family man, I shudder. I tell you, Julia, the relationship between a father and a son is the most darndest, awkwardest.
Mother and daughter's no picnic, let me tell you.
Well, have their troubles, that's for sure. But that's none of our business. People
Yeah.
have the right to their own troubles.
Yes. People were meant to go through life 2 by 2. Ain't natural to be lonesome.
You want to know one of the things I was worried about when I married you?
I'll go along with you.
I was scared we wouldn't have material for conversation more to last us a few weeks. Thought sure we'd run out and eat our meals in silence. That's a fact. But we've been conversing now for 20 years. No noticeable bearing spells.
Well, good weather, bad weather ain't very choice. But I always find something to say. Did you hear Rebecca stirring around upstairs?
Nope. On the day of the year, she ain't minding everybody else's business. I got the impression she's crying out there in her room.
Lord sakes, this has got to stop. Rebecca! Rebecca, come down here!
Good morning, everybody. Only 5 more hours left to live.
George Gibbs, where do you think you're going?
Just stepping across the grass to see my girl.
George, you put your overshoes on. It's raining torrents. You do not go out of this house without you're prepared for it.
It's just a step.
George, you'll catch your death of cold and cough all throughout the service.
George, just do as your mother tells you.
From tomorrow on, you can kill yourself in all weathers. But while you're in my house, you live wisely. Thank you.
I'll be back in a minute. Phew.
Goodness, George, you frightened me. You can come in a minute, but you know I can't ask you in.
Why not?
You know as well as I do, the groom cannot see his bride on the wedding day.
That's just a superstition. Good morning, Mr. Webb.
Good morning, George.
Mr. Webb, you don't believe in that superstition now, do you?
Well, George, there's some common sense in some superstitions.
Yes, you're right.
Millions have followed it, George. You don't want to be the first to fly in the face of custom.
How's Emily?
I haven't heard a sound out of her. Reckon she's asleep.
Emily's asleep?
Well, it's no wonder. We're packing and sewing all night. Here's what I'll do. I'll go and see she doesn't surprise you.
Well, George, how are you?
Fine. What sense is there in any superstition like that anyhow?
Well, you see, her wedding morning, a girl's head empty full of, well, clothes and one thing after another. Don't you think that's probably it?
Yes. I never thought about it like that. A girl's ought to be mighty nervous on her wedding day. I wish a fella could get married all the marching up and down.
George, every man that's ever lived has felt that way about it. But it hasn't been any use. It's the women folk who have built up weddings, my boy. For a while now, the women have it all on their own. A man looks pretty small at a wedding. George, all those good women standing shoulder to shoulder, make sure they're not sighting the mighty help the wedding.
But you don't believe in it, do you?
Oh yes. Marriage is a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. Don't you regret that, George?
No, sir.
Oh.
How old were you when you got married?
Oh. Age hasn't much to do with it. Not compared with other things.
What were you going to say, Mr. Webb?
I don't know. Was I going to say anything? George, I was thinking the other night some advice my father gave me when I got married. He said, Charles, start out early, showing who's boss. Charles, best thing to do is give her an order, even if it don't make sense. He said, Charles, if anything about your wife irritates you, her conversation, or anything, just get up and leave the house, and I'll make it clear. And he said, Charles, never let your wife know how much money you have, never.
Well, Mr. Webb, I don't think...
I took the opposite of my father's advice, and why, George? I've been happy ever since. And let that be a lesson to you, is to never ask advice on personal matters.
Now, George, Emily's got to come down and eat her breakfast. She sends you her love, but she doesn't want to lay eyes on you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, Myrtle, I guess you don't know about the old superstition.
What other superstition, Charles?
Since the caveman, no bridegroom should see his father-in-law on the day of the wedding, or near it. Now remember that.
Now, I'm going to have to interrupt again here. You see, we'd like to know how all this began. This plan to spend a lifetime together. You know how it is. You're 21 or 22, and you make a few decisions, then whoosh, you're 70. You've been a lawyer for 50 years, and that white-haired lady by your side has eaten over 50,000 meals with you. How do such things begin? Now, George and Emily are going to show you the conversation they had when they first knew that as the saying goes, they were meant for one another. But before they do, I'd like to ask you something. I'd like to ask you all to remember what it was like to have been very young, and particularly the days when you were first in love. You're like a person sleepwalking. You're just a bit crazy. You remember that? Well, it's George and Emily will be coming out of high school at 3 o'clock. George has just been elected president of the junior class, and as it's June, that means he'll be president of the senior class all next year. And Emily has just been elected secretary and treasurer. I don't have to tell you how important that is.
I can't, Luis. I've got to get home. Oh, Ernestine, can you come over tonight and do Latin? Isn't that Cicero just the worst thing? Tell your mother that you have to. Goodbye. Goodbye, Helen. Goodbye, Fred.
Can I carry your books for you, Emily?
Why, thank you. It isn't far.
I'm awfully glad you're elected too, Emily.
Thank you, George.
Are you mad at me?
Why, George? Why should I be mad at you?
Well, you've been treating me awfully funny lately.
Well, since you've noticed, I may as well come right out and say it. George, I don't like this whole change that's come over you within the past year. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I must tell the truth and shame the devil.
A change? What do you mean?
Well, up to a year ago, I used to like you. A lot. I used to watch you as you did everything, because we had been friends for so long. But then you started spending all of your time at baseball, and you never stopped to speak to anybody anymore. Even your own family you didn't. And George, it's a fact. You've become awful stuck up and conceited. All the girls say so. They may not say it to your face, but it's what they say about you behind your back, and well, it just hurts me to hear them say it, but I have to agree with them a little bit. Now, I'm sorry that hurts your feelings, but I can't be sorry that I said it.
Emily, I'm glad you said it. I never realized that such a change was occurring to me. I guess it's hard for a fella not have faults creep into his character.
I always expect a man to be perfect, and I think he should be.
Well, I don't think it's possible to be perfect, Emily.
Well, my father is, and as far as I can see, your father is. There's no reason on earth why you shouldn't be perfect too.
Well, I feel as if it's the other way around. That girls are naturally perfect, and guys aren't.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not perfect. It's not as easy for a girl to be as perfect as a man because we girls are more nervous. Now, I'm sorry I said all that about you, George. I don't know what made me say it.
Emily.
No, I can see now that it's not the truth, and suddenly it doesn't feel very important anyway.
Emily, would you like an ice cream soda or something before you go home?
Why, thank you. I would.
She just had an awful scare, Mr. Morgan. You know what they say, that Tom Hunker drives like a crazy man with this hard straw wagon.
Right on now. Look all shook up, I tell you. They all look both ways across Main Street these days.
Yeah.
Gets worse every year. What do you have?
I'll have a strawberry phosphate soda, please.
No, Emily. Have a strawberry ice cream soda with me. 2 strawberry ice cream sodas, Mr. Morgan.
2 strawberry ice cream sodas? Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm sure.
Here they are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy them.
George, these are so expensive.
No, don't you worry about that. We're celebrating our election. And do you know what else I'm celebrating?
No.
I got a friend who tells me all the things that ought to be told to me.
No, George, please don't think of that. I don't know why I said
Emily.
it.
You stick to it. But I'm going to change. You bet I'm going to change. And when I do, I want to ask you a favor.
Yes, George?
If I do go away to state agricultural college next year, will you promise to write me a letter every once in a while?
I certainly will. Oh, I certainly will, George. But you would think being away 3 years, you'd get out of touch with things. Letters from Grover's Corners won't be so important when you think of all of New Hampshire. But I think it's a very lovely town.
The day wouldn't come when I wouldn't want to know everything that's happening here. I know that's true, Emily.
Well, I'll try to make my letters very interesting.
You know, Emily, whenever I speak to a farmer, I ask him if it's important to go to agricultural school, to be a good farmer. And they say it's a waste of time, that all the information you get are in those pamphlets that the government sends out.
Why, George?
And Uncle Luke's getting old. He's about ready to hand me over his farm tomorrow, if he could.
My.
And what you say about being gone all the time and seeing other people in other places. If there's anything like that, I don't want to go away. Meeting new people aren't any better than the old ones. And Emily, you're as important as friends I've got. I don't need to go to other places and see other people who know that.
But, George, Maybe it's important for you to go away and learn about, cattle judging and soils and those things. Of course, I don't know.
I'm gonna make up my mind right now. I won't go. I'll tell Pa about it tonight.
George, we don't have to decide that right now. It's a whole year away.
Emily, I'm glad that you spoke to me about that fault in my character. And what you said was right. But there was one thing wrong in it. And that for a year now, you said I wasn't noticing people. Noticing you, for instance. While you say you're watching me when I did everything, well, I was doing the same by you all the time. Why, sure, you're one of the chief people I've thought about. And I've always looked to see where you were on the bleachers and who you were with. And for 3 days now, I've been trying to walk home with you, but something has always gone in the way. I even waited at that stupid wall over there by the school, but you walked home, Miss Corcoran.
Why, George, life's awfully funny. How was I supposed to know any of that?
I'm going to tell you why I won't go. I think that once you've found someone that you're fond of, and who's fond of you, and likes you enough to be interested in your character, well, I think that's just as important as colleges. Even more so.
Well, I think
That's what I think.
I think it's very important too, George.
If I do change, could you be?
I am. I am right now.
Well, I guess it's an important topic, but have it.
Guess so.
Just wait a minute, I'll walk you home. I don't have the money on me right now. I'm sorry.
Dad, George Gibbs, you need to tell me.
I have a good reason for it, I swear. Here, take my watch.
That's all right. Keep your watch. I trust you.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
I trust you 10 years, George. Not a day over. Got all over the shock, Emily?
Yes, Mr. Morgan, thank you.
I'm ready.
Well, now it's time to get on with the wedding. Things to be said about a wedding. There are a lot of thoughts that go on during a wedding. We can't get them all into one wedding, naturally, and especially not into a wedding at Grover's Corners, where they're awfully plain and short. You see, for a while now, the play gets pretty serious. You see, some churches say that marriage is a sacrament. I don't quite know what that means, but I can guess. It's like what Mrs. Gibbs said a few minutes ago. People are made to live 2 by 2. This is a good wedding, but people are so put together that even at a good wedding, there's a lot of confusion way down deep in people's minds, and we thought that ought to be in our play too. The real hero of this scene isn't on stage at all. You all know who that is. It's like what one of those European fellas said. Every child born into the world is nature's attempt to create a perfect human being. And we've all seen nature pushing and contriving for some time now. We all know nature's interested in quantity, but I think she's interested in quality too. And don't forget all the other witnesses at this wedding. The ancestors. Millions of them. Most of them set out to live 2 by 2 also. Millions of them. Well, that's all my sermon. One very long anyway.
crying about. It came over me at breakfast this morning. There was Emily, eating her breakfast, as she's done for 17 years. And now she's going off to eat it in someone else's house. Or, got to say it, it's just downright cruel the way we send our girls out into marriage this way. I sure hope some of her girlfriends have told her a thing or two. I know, but I went into it blind as a bat myself.
George, what's the matter?
Ma, I don't want to grow old. Why is everyone pushing me so?
Why, George, you wanted it.
No, Ma, listen to me.
No. No, George, you're a man now.
Ma, for the last time I asked you, all I want to do is be a fellow.
No, George, if anyone should hear you. Now stop. Why, I'm ashamed of you.
How's Emily?
Oh, George, you gave me such a turn.
Cheer up, Ma. I'm getting married.
Oh, I've never felt so alone in my whole life. And George over there looking so... Why, I hate him. Oh, I wish I was dead. Papa, Papa!
Emily, now don't get upset.
But, Papa, I don't want to get married.
Emily, everything's all right.
Why can't I stay just as I am for a little while?
Let's go away.
No, Emily. Now stop and think a minute.
But, Papa, don't you remember all the time you used to say? All the time you used to say that I was your girl. There must be lots of places we can go.
You mustn't think of such things. You're just nervous, Emily. George, why, you're marrying the best young fellow in the world. George is a fine fellow.
But, Papa...
I'm giving away my daughter, George. You think you can take care of her?
Mr. Webb, I want to. I want to try. Emily, I need you. I love you.
Well, if you love me, help me. All I want is for someone to love me.
I will. Emily, I will try.
And I mean forever. Do you hear? Forever and ever.
Well, come down. The way of us. Now you know it'll be okay.
Do you, George, take Emily to be your wedded wife, to have and to hold, till death do you part?
I do.
Do you, Emily, take this man, George, to be your wedded husband, to have and to hold, till death do you part?
I do.
You may now kiss the bride.
9 years have gone by, friends. It's 1913. Gradual changes in Grover's Corners. Horses getting rarer, farmers coming into town in Fords. Everybody locks their doors at night now. Ain't been any burglaries yet, but everybody's heard of them. You'd be surprised. On the whole, things don't change much in Grover's Corners. This is certainly an important part of the town. It's on a hilltop. Way down there is Grover's Corners. Nice spot up here. Lots of sky, lots of clouds, often lots of sun, moon, and stars. Here are the old stones, 1670 to 1680. There's some Civil War veterans, New Hampshire boys. And this is a new part of the cemetery. Here's your friend, Mrs. Gibbs. Here's Mrs. Stimson. Fatty liver finally got to her. And Mrs. Soames. Oh, and plenty of others. Edna Webb's boy, Wallace, who died when his appendix burst on a camping trip up at Crawford Notch. There are some things that we all know, but we don't take them out and look at them very often. Yes, there's something that we all know that's eternal. Deep in our bones, there's something that's eternal. And that something has to do with human beings. There's a part of every human being that's eternal. Something inside all of us that's eternal. Well, there are some live people. Our undertaker, Joe Stoddard, supervising a new made grave. And a Grover's Corners boy who went out west to leave town. Trey.
Good afternoon, Joe Stoddard.
Good afternoon. Let me see now. Do I know you?
I'm Sam Craig.
Gracious sakes alive! Of all people, I should have known you'd be back for the funeral. You've been away a long time, Sam.
Yes, I'm in business on Buffalo now, Joe.
Very sad, our journey here today, Samuel.
Yes.
Yes. I always hate to supervise when a young person is taken.
Why? This is my Aunt Julia. I forgot to mention.
Yes, Doc Gibbs lost his wife 2-3 years ago about this time. And today's another pretty bad blow for him, too.
That's my sister Carrie's boy. Sam. Sam Craig.
I'm always uncomfortable when they're around.
Simone.
Joe. She got
Who?
my cousin, Emily.
Oh, didn't you hear? Had some trouble bringing a baby into the world. 'Twas her second, though. She had a little boy as well, about 4 years old.
Graves.
Yes.
Who is it, Julia? My daughter-in-law, Emily Webb. Well, I declare, the road up here must have been awful muddy. What did she die of, Julia? In childbirth. Childbirth. I'd forgotten all about that. My, wasn't life awful and wonderful?
Wonderful, was it?
Simone, now remember.
Hello?
Hello, Emily.
Hello, Mother Gibbs.
Emily.
It's raining.
Yes. They'll be gone soon, dear. Just rest yourself.
thousands and thousands of years since Papa remembered that was my favorite hymn. I wish I'd been here a long time. I don't like being new here. How do you do, Miss Stimson?
How do you do, Emily?
Mother Gibbs, George and I turned that farm into just the best place you've ever seen. We thought of you the whole time. We wanted to show you the great new barn and the great long cement drinking fountain for the cattle. We bought that out of the legacy that you left us.
I did.
Yes. Don't you remember? Why, it was over $350.
Yes. Yes, Emily.
Well, there's the patent device there on the drinking fountain, so that way it never overflows and it never sinks below a certain mark there. Oh, it's just fun. Of course, it won't be the same to George without me, but it truly is a lovely farm. Live people don't understand, do they?
No, dear. Not very much.
Well, they're sort of shut up in little boxes, aren't they? My boy, he's spending the day with Miss Carter. Mother Gibbs, we have a Ford too. Never gives any trouble. Of course, I don't drive it though. Mother Gibbs, when does this feeling go away of being one of them? How long does it?
Dear, just wait and be patient.
I know. Look, they're gone. Look, Father Gibbs is bringing some of my flowers to you. Why, he looks just like George, doesn't he? Oh, Mother Gibbs, I never realized how troubled and how dark life persons are. Well, look at him. I loved him so. From morning till night. That's all they are. Troubled.
A little more than it was. Yeah, the rain has cooled off a little. Those northeast winds always do the same thing, don't they?
If it isn't rain, it's a 3-day blow.
Mother Gibbs, one can go back. One can go back into living. Why, I feel it. I know it. Why, for a moment I was thinking about the farm. And for a moment I was there and...
Yes, of course you can.
It's true. I can go back there and live all those days over again. Why not?
All I can say, Emily, is don't.
But it's true, isn't it? I can go back there again into living?
Yes, some have tried. But they all soon end up back here.
Don't do it, Emily.
Emily, don't. It's not what you think it'd be.
But I won't choose a sad day. I'll choose a happy one. I'll choose the first day I realized that I loved George. Why should that be painful?
You not only live it, but you watch yourself living it.
Yes.
And as you live it, you see the thing that they don't. You see the future. You know what's going to happen afterwards.
But is that painful? Why?
That's not the only reason why you shouldn't do it, Emily. Our life here is to forget all that and think only of what's ahead and be ready for what's ahead. When you've been here longer, you'll understand.
But, Mother Gibbs, how can I ever forget a life like that? It was all I know. It was all I had.
Emily, it isn't wise. Really, it isn't.
But that's something I must know for myself. I'll choose a happy day anyway.
No! At least choose an unimportant day. Choose the least important day in your life. It will be important enough.
Well, it can't be since I was married, or since the baby was born. I could choose a birthday at least, can't I? I choose my 12th birthday.
All right. February 11th, 1899. A Tuesday. Is there any special time of day you'd like?
I want the whole day.
Then we'll begin at dawn. Come along, dear. This was all before my little incident.
Look, why that's Main Street. And there's Mr. Morgan's drugstore before he changed it. And the livery stable.
Yes, this is 1899. It's 14 years ago.
Oh, this is the town I knew as a little girl. Look, there's the white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I've forgotten that. I love it so. Are they inside?
Yes, your mother will be coming downstairs to get breakfast any minute now.
Will she?
Yes, and you remember your father had been away for several days.
No.
Yes, he was delivering a speech at his old college in West New York, at Clinton.
Look, there's Howie Newsom, and that's our policeman. But he's dead. He died.
Whoa, Bessie.
Morning, Bill. Morning, Howie.
You're up early.
Been hosting a party during your frozen death down by Polish Town.
And there's no Crowell.
Morning, Mr. Warren. Morning, Bessie. Morning, Kelly.
Wally, Emily, time to get up.
Oh, Mama, I'm here. Oh, Mama looks so young. I never realized Mama was ever that young.
You can come and dress by the fire if you'd like, but hurry. Good morning, Mr. Newsom. Oh, it's cold.
10 below by my barn, Mrs. Webb.
Think of it. Keep yourself wrapped up.
Mama, I can't find my green hair ribbon anywhere.
Just open your eyes, dear, that's all. I laid it out for you special on the dresser there. If it were a snake, it'd bite you.
Yes, yes.
Morning, Bill.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Webb. You're up early.
Just been back to my old college and back in New York State. I've been in any trouble here?
Well, I was called up this morning to rescue a Polish fellow. During your frozen death, he was.
You must get that in the paper. Good morning, Mother.
How'd it go, Charles?
Oh, fine, I guess. I told him a few things. Everything all right here?
Yes, been nothing that's happened special. Been right cold.
Yeah, well, it's colder than that at Hamilton College. Students' ears are falling off. Paper have any mistakes in it?
None that I noticed. Charles, don't forget, it's Emily's birthday today. Did you remember to get her something?
Oh, yes, I've got something. Where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
Don't interrupt her now, Charles. You can see her at breakfast. She's slow enough as she is. Children, hurry. I don't want to call you again.
I can't bear it. They're so young and beautiful. Why did they ever have to get old? Mama, I'm here. I love you all. Everything. I can't look at everything hard enough. Good morning, Mama.
Well now, dear, very happy birthday. And many happy returns. There are some surprises for you on the table there. But birthday or no birthday, I want you to eat your breakfast. I want you to grow up and be a strong girl. That and the blue papers from your Aunt Carrie. And I reckon you can guess about the postcard album. George Gibbs. Found it on the doorstep when I brought in the milk. Must be coming to call pretty early. Right nice of him.
From George. I'd forgotten that.
Cure that bacon good and slow. It'll keep you warm on a cold day.
Oh, Mama, just look at me as though you really saw me. Mama, 14 years have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother, Mama. I married George Gibbs. Mama, Wally's dead too. He died on a camping trip to North Conway. We just felt terrible about it, don't you remember? And for a moment, we're here. For a moment, we're all happy. God, let's look at one another.
That and the yellow paper is something I found in the attic among your grandmother's things. You're old enough to wear it now. I thought you'd like it.
And Mama, this from you? Why, it's lovely. It's just what I wanted. It's beautiful.
I'd hoped you'd like it. Hunted all over. Your Aunt Nora couldn't find any in Concord, so I had to send all the way to Boston. Wally has something for you as well. He made it at manual training class, and he's very proud of it. Make sure to make a big fuss. Your father has something for you as well. Don't know what it is myself. Shh, here he comes.
Where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
I can't go on. So all of this was happening and we never realized? I never noticed? Take me back, up the hill to my grave, but first, wait. Just one more look. No.
now you know. Now you know. That's what it was to be alive. To move about in a cloud of ignorance. To go up and down, trampling on the feelings of those about you. To spend and waste time as though you had a million years, to be always at the mercy of one self-centered passion or another. Now you know. That's the happy existence that you wanted to go back to. Ignorance and blindness.
Simone Stimson. That ain't the whole truth, and you know it. Emily, look at that star. I forget its name.
Mother Gibbs, it's George.
Dear, just rest yourself.
Mother Gibbs, it's George.
He ought to be home. That ain't no way a man ought to behave.
Mother Gibbs,
Yes, Emily.
they don't understand. Do they?
No, dear. They don't understand.
Most everybody's asleep in Grover's Corners. Shorty Hawkins down at the depot just watched the Albany train go by, and at the livery stable, somebody's sitting up late and talking. Yes, it's clear enough. There are the stars doing their old crisscross patterns. Scholars haven't settled the matter yet, but they seem to think there are no living beings up there. Just chalk or fire. Except this one is straining away all the time to make something of itself. And the strain's so bad that every 16 hours, everybody lays down to get a rest. It's 11 o'clock in Grover's Corners. You all get some good rest, too. I love you. Good night.